Hi, reader. Welcome back to Reading Bug Adventures, written, performed, and produced by all of us at the Reading Bug, our family-owned independent bookstore. This week, it's a bonus full-story episode of our Broadway adventure in New York City. If you love our podcast and want to help us out, please leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and tell at least 2 of your friends about our podcast and our bookstore. Remember, at the Reading Bug, our mission is to educate, entertain, and engage children across the globe. And you can help us by purchasing a book subscription for every young reader you know at readingbugbox.com. Unlike other subscription boxes, a Reading Bug box is hand-picked to match each child's age, interests, and reading level. Or you can shop our store at thereadingbug.com, where we have millions of books available for purchase for children and grown-ups. You can find our latest recommendations or purchase books from your favorite podcast episodes. Now, let me thank a few special friends. A great big hello and thank you to our newest patrons. You're part of what makes Reading Bug Adventures podcast possible. To become a patron and support our work, please visit patreon.com/readingbugadventures. And thanks also to Resonate Recordings, who does the sound mixing and mastery for our podcast, and to all of our sponsors. Okay, reader, are you ready for another exciting adventure with me in the Reading Bug? Then what are we waiting for? Let's fly! It's time for a Reading Bug adventure.
It's a Reading Bug adventure, there's lots of fun in store. Just inside our book bag, there's new places to explore. Grab your crayons and paper, and your imaginations too. The Reading Bug and I can't wait to share our trip with you.
Oh, reader, hello! It's so great to see you. I've been looking forward to adventuring with you. But, have you seen the Reading Bug? I have a really great idea for an adventure, and I really need to find her. Fast!
Hi, Lauren. Hi, reader.
Spelling Bee! I'm so glad you're here. Have you seen the Reading Bug?
Sure I have. She's right over there.
Oh, there you are. Reading Bug, I have an awesome idea. Reader, Bee, I think the Reading Bug is...
Sleeping. Yeah. She and I were up so late last night reading a beautiful book aloud together. And I guess she was so tired today that she totally dozed off. Reader, do you sometimes stay up past your bedtime reading?
Oh, I do that too. But we just have to wake her up. I'm just so excited because I have the best idea for our next adventure.
You do? Oh, tell me. Please, please, please.
Okay, if you really want to know, I'll whisper it to you, but we're going to make Reader and Bug guess where we're going. That's all part of the fun.
Ooh, that is a great idea, Lauren. What are we waiting for? Let's fly. It's time to wake up the Reading Bug. Reader, can you help us? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bug, wake up!
It's time for a Reading Bug adventure.
What? Who? Where? Huh? Oh, hi, Lauren. Hi, reader. Hi, Bee. What's going on? Did I oversleep?
Yes!
Bug, Spelling Bee told us that you were up late last night, so I know you're really tired. But I have the best idea for an adventure, and I can't wait to share it with you.
You do? Great. What is it?
Now, Bug, you know very well that if I just told you, it wouldn't be much fun, would it?
Okay. How about you give me some clues or some books, and I'll add them to our magic book bag.
Great idea. I really think this adventure is going to be a showstopper. Don't you, Bee?
Yeah, I just can't wait to get this show on the road.
You guys are acting funny. Are those supposed to be clues?
She said acting.
Oh, we aren't acting funny at all. Here's a few books that I read last night. I was up pretty late, too. And we should definitely take them on our adventure with us. Baby Mouse, the Musical, by Jennifer Holm and Matthew Holm. Theater Shoes, by Noel Streatfeild. Stage Fright, number 6, Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys, by Carolyn Keene and Franklin Dixon. A is for Audra, by John Robert Ullman.
Baby Mouse is about a musical, and Stage Fright is about the fear some people feel when they perform before an audience. I'm not sure what Theater Shoes is about, but it must have something to do with theater, too. And A is for Audra is a fun biography of Broadway stars, and Audra played roles in The Secret Garden, Ragtime, A Raisin in the Sun, and the live TV performance of Beauty and the Beast. I know she does other performances too. Are we going to see Audra McDonald perform in a show, Lauren?
Not quite, but you're getting very warm. How about Bee and I sing you the next clue? Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long.
That was great! Bravo! Are you suggesting that we go on a Broadway adventure today?
Yes, yes, yes!
You got it, Bug. Do you think you can make our magic book bag work some Broadway magic?
Well, of course I can, Lauren. Oh, wow, this is so exciting! But I have a lot of questions, too. Where exactly are we planning to land? Did you know that you can see professional musicals in many different cities across the world? Before some shows make it to Broadway, many shows have tryouts in places like Boston or Chicago, and some musicals go out on national tours after they have been on Broadway, in New York for a while. There are also amazing shows in London and Tokyo and other big cities.
That's true, Bug. There are so many places for people to see plays and musicals. When I was younger, I performed the role of Maria in West Side Story at a dinner theater in Mesa, Arizona. But Broadway in New York City is an extra special place. So many people, including me, dream of being on Broadway. So that's where I think we should go. To the Great White Way.
The Great White Way? Is that another name for Broadway?
It is, but come to think of it, I have no idea how it got that name. New York is filled with very tall buildings, and when I think of Times Square, which is in the center of Broadway near 42nd Street, I always think about all the colorful neon signs advertising the Broadway shows that are playing, the mega screen, and the electric news ticker. Broadway is filled with colorful neon signs, red and blue, green and yellow. It's not white at all.
The Broadway Theater District is called the Great White Way because it was one of the very first streets in America to be lit by electricity, way back in the late 19th century, more than 100 years ago. When most of New York City was still dimly lit, only by candles and oil lamps, the theater marquees and the billboard signs on Broadway were lit with bright white electric lights, making it the brightest place in all of New York City. I think your idea is an excellent one, Lauren. Let's go on a Broadway adventure.
Yes, but what are we going to see? There are 41 theaters on Broadway, and at least 100 off-Broadway and off-Broadway theaters. Off means they're farther down in Manhattan or farther uptown. I hope we're going to see Hamilton. That's my favorite.
My favorite Broadway play is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Do you have a favorite, reader? I really like The Lion King, too. It reminds me of our African safari adventure.
I'd love to see Beetlejuice. I also love plays by William Shakespeare. They aren't musicals, of course, but I especially love Hamlet because it includes my favorite lines. To bees or not to bees? That is the question.
I don't think Hamlet was talking about two B's, or even one B, spelling bee. Hamlet said to be or not to be, and he was talking about the meaning of life.
Oh, you mean he's saying B, B-E, not bees, B-E-E-S? That's so disappointing.
Don't be sad, Bee. There aren't any plays about ladybugs either. Lauren, I knew that each of us would have a favorite show, but since we can't see them all in one day, I'm going to leave it up to my magic book bag to decide where we'll go today on our Broadway adventure.
Good idea, Reading Bug. I'm sure that wherever the magic book bag takes us, we'll have an awesome adventure. I can't wait to see the bright lights of Broadway.
Then let's get going.
Yes, but first, we have to stretch. That's especially important for a Broadway adventure. Did you know that dancers in musicals have to stretch all the time to keep their bodies in shape? Each performance is a huge undertaking, and it's important to warm up all of your muscles and stretch out so you're ready to go and so you don't get hurt.
That's true. Did you know that it's also important to stretch and warm up your vocal cords? Actors and singers need to strengthen their vocal muscles every day to keep them from getting strained to make a bigger and more beautiful, strong sound. If you sing without warming up your voice, you could hurt it.
Hey, Bee, I have the perfect warm-up for you. Reader, Bug, Bee, follow me. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Bee, bee, bumblebee, bee, bumblebee, bumblebee. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Bee bumblebee, bumblebee, bumblebee. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Bee bumblebee, bumblebee, bumblebee. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Bee bumblebee, bumblebee.
That was a great warm-up. Thanks, Lauren.
And now, let's stretch our bodies. Stand up, unless you're buckled into your car or tucked into your bed. Stretch your arms way up over your head and wiggle your fingers and toes. Are you wiggling? Great!
Stretch up high, touch the sky, crouch down low and wiggle your toes. Swing your arms from side to side. Let's get ready to go. Stretch up high, touch the sky, crouch down low and wiggle your toes. Swing your arms from side to side. Now we're ready to go.
Woohoo! I am ready to dance on Broadway. Just kidding. I'm a much better singer than I am a dancer. I am not a triple threat.
Triple threat? You're not a threat to anyone, Lauren.
Oh, B, a triple threat is a performer who can sing, dance, and act equally well. Most performers can do one or two of these things well, but some are exceptional and can do all three.
It's true. I've tried, but I'm sticking with what I'm good at. Now, before we go, did you remember to bring crayons and paper with you today? On our adventure, you can decide what you want to draw, capturing the most important parts of our adventure for your friends and family to see when we're done. You can draw anything you want and create a story that's all your own. If you didn't remember crayons and paper and want to get them now, don't worry, just press pause or have a grown-up do it for you. The Reading Bug, Spelling Bee, and I will wait right here for you.
Is everybody ready? Great! Magic Book Bag, what do you say? How about taking us to the Great White Way, where singers sing and dancers dance, and eager performers await their chance. To be the star of a Broadway show, please take us there. Ready, set, and go!
Okay, reader, the Reading Bug is opening her book bag. It's getting bigger and bigger, big enough to fit us all inside. Look at all those words swirling around in there. Broadway, Gershwin, Ghostlight, Stage Right, Upstage, Green Room, and Orchestra Pit. And there's swarms of people walking around in every direction. Up and down the streets and stairs and in and out of the subway stations. That's how most New Yorkers get around. I've forgotten how busy it is in New York City, the city that never sleeps.
Everybody ready? 1 hop, 2 hops, 3 hops, and we're in.
Let's jump inside our book bag. What will we find there? Imaginations run away. What's in our book bag? Our trusty book bag. What will we learn about today?
Here we go. Up, up, up into the sky. We're floating over towns and cities, lakes and rivers, and it looks like we're just about to cross over the very edge of the United States. But there's a large city on the very edge of the continent. In fact, the city seems to be spread over several islands that are connected by bridges. I see skyscrapers, boats in the water, piers where more boats are docked, the Statue of Liberty, the Empire State Building, the Freedom Tower, Central Park, and the Brooklyn Bridge. Look! There's the TKTS booth and the stairs in the middle of Times Square. We're hovering over it now, and there are hundreds, maybe even thousands of people in line trying to get last-minute tickets to Broadway shows. Uh-oh. Reading Bug. Are we headed right for that building? I think we are. The streets are all so close together on a grid that there's nowhere easy for the book bag to land. I think... Oh, no. We're going to crash through the roof of a... That was not exactly a soft landing. Ouch! Where are we? It's very quiet, and I sure don't hear the bustle of Midtown Manhattan.
Let's hop out and see, Lauren. Come on, everyone.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I can't believe this has happened! And just before call time, I just hope I can clean up this mess before the cast arrives.
I'm so sorry, sir. We didn't mean to wreck your performance space. Oh boy, it sounds like we've really done it this time. Have we ruined a Broadway show? That definitely wasn't the plan for today's adventure.
I don't think we ruined any shows, Lauren. This doesn't look like a stage to me.
You're right, Bug, it doesn't. I've performed on a lot of stages and in some small spaces, but I haven't ever seen one like this. This looks like an office or a reception area with some comfy couches, books, and magazines.
This is not an office. You've wrecked the green room of the Gershwin Theater.
Green room? This room isn't green.
B. A green room is the place where the actors rest before they go on stage.
What? Huh? Who said that?
I'm so sorry to have wrecked your room. My name is Lauren, and the little voices you were hearing were those of the Reading Bug and the Spelling Bee. And this is our reader friend.
I wish I could say it's nice to meet you. But I'm the stage manager for this production, and you've made a huge mess for me to deal with right before the show is supposed to start. What are you doing in here anyway?
We came here today because we've always wanted to see a Broadway show. Well, I've actually always wanted to be in a Broadway show. So we asked our magic book bag to take us here to New York City. But we didn't mean to land in the middle of your green room.
A magic book bag? Well, I guess I've heard stranger stories than that. All theater people believe in magic, at least a little. After all, in the theater, the audience leaves the real world behind and enters a magical space in the special area of their imagination. A world where magic becomes real.
Just like our adventures. A little bit of magic combined with our awesome imaginations can go a really long way.
Oh no, now what? Listen, Lauren, was it? You've made quite an entrance for your Broadway debut. I have to go deal with whatever is happening on the stage. Let the audience in, make sure all the actors are ready, all the props are set, the lights and the sound are queued up for the start of the show. Oh, can you please just help me clean up this mess you've made? The last thing we need is for an actor to trip and injure themselves.
Oh, of course, sir. We will. Again, we're so sorry. Bug, Bee, Reader, I'm not sure he likes us very much, but at least he let us stay. I wonder what show they're doing.
There's a playbill on the table.
What's a playbill?
A playbill is like a small magazine that includes the name of the play, and the inside has short biographies of each of the actors in the show. Each audience member gets one when they enter the theater, so they can read about the show they're about to see and learn about the performers and the creative staff.
Look, tonight's show here at the Gershwin Theater is The Tempest.
That's a show by William Shakespeare.
I love Shakespeare. Hen B. the Eighth, Antony B. and Cleopatra, A Midsummer Night's B.
I read all about William Shakespeare in a book called Will's Words. It tells us all about how Shakespeare's words shape the English language we speak today.
Shakespeare. Shakespeare. William Shakespeare was a prolific playwright, actor, and poet. Even though he lived and wrote more than 500 years ago, his work is still performed all over the world.
It looks like this version of The Tempest is a musical. Look, the playbill says, The Tempest, a new musical adaptation.
A musical! Wonderful!
Ah, thank you for cleaning up that mess. I'm going to have to ask you to leave now. I'm still dealing with a problem on the stage, and I don't have any time to babysit all of you.
Is it something we can help with?
I don't think so, Lauren. There's a major light out for the second time this week, and I've got to find a fix. You know what? Just come with me. Maybe you can help, because I'm completely out of ideas. Follow me. Now, just down this hallway here is the entrance to the stage right wing. But let's continue down the hall and enter from stage left.
Wing? You're talking to the right bug. Oh, wait. I get it. Waiting in the wings. I never knew what that meant before. The actors wait in the wings to enter the stage.
That's right.
Just like we're doing right now. we're waiting in the wings of a Broadway theater. Oh, let's make our big entrance here from stage left. Follow me. Oh boy, just walking onto a big stage gives me butterflies in my tummy. Reader, take a deep breath with me. Stand up straight and tall and confident, and let's enter the stage just as if we were performing. Don't be scared, don't be shy. Keep your head held up high. Get rid of those butterflies. You can do this. You are brave and so strong. You can sing any song. Take a breath, breathe in deep. You're okay.
I feel like we're already in a musical.
Me too, Reading Bug. I just can't help it. In a musical, whatever you sing helps move the storyline along. I was feeling a little bit nervous, so I let everyone know by singing about it. Whoa, watch your step. It's dark out here. I can't see anything.
Exactly. There are 1,447 seats out there, but you wouldn't know it because the ghost light's gone out.
Did you say ghost light?
Yes. Every theater has a ghost light that is turned on in the center of the stage when the theater is not in use, and all the other lights have been turned out. Theater people believe that the ghost light keeps ghosts and other spirits away. If the ghost light goes out, the spirits can sneak into the theater and cause all kinds of mischief.
So, the ghost light keeps ghosts away, but it's out right now, so...
Why is it so dark in here? What's happened?
Ah! Ghost!
What? Where?
No, stop. Calm down. There's not a ghost. That's Norma. She's the star of our show. Norma, meet Lauren, the reading bug, the spelling bee, and their reader friend.
Where?
Over here. But the ghost light's out. Again. So the stage is dark.
I can see that. Get the light back on. What if a stray ghost or spirit gets in?
Norma, you know that the ghost light story is just a silly superstition. There are no such thing as ghosts. And even if there were ghosts, we've never had one in the Gershwin Theater.
No such thing as ghosts? How can you tell me that ghosts are not real? I know what I know, and I feel what I feel. This theater has a spirit I feel everywhere. When the ghost light goes out, you're all in for a scare. At the Broadway Theater, the New Amsterdam, there lives a girl ghost they all greet as ma'am. She's slight and she's friendly and named Olive Thomas. She's as real as can be. I know it, I promise. And at the Belasco, there's a blue lady spirit. She appears when you're dressing, and most people fear it. The actors there tell of a cool, icy mist. Though they've tried to ignore it, her spirit persists.
Oh dear. Norma, this sounds scary. But what if these ghosts are simply not real? A silly superstition to make actors squeal. I bet we can help start this show up today. I'm so excited to be on Broadway. I'm so excited to be on Broadway.
Well, that's just lovely, Lauren. However, you should know that you do not interrupt a diva in the middle of her song. I'm the greatest star, not you, me.
Diva, D-I-V-A. That's a word used to describe powerful, glamorous, and talented leading ladies on Broadway or in the opera.
Now, Norma, of course you're the star of our show, and the last thing we want is for you to be upset.
This girl thinks she can just waltz in and begin singing and outshine me, and tells me, who has been working in this theater for years, that there is no such thing as a theater ghost. How about the musician dressed in white, who appears from time to time in the orchestra pit of the Palace Theater? And everyone knows about the blue lady who scares the ushers who are preparing the theater.
Usher. U-S-H-E-R. An usher helps seat patrons in the audience before the show begins.
B, I don't think this is the time.
Now, Norma, calm down and don't get yourself worked up before the show. I didn't mean...
Don't you tell me that there's no such thing as ghosts. Why, just yesterday
What happened?
It's Norma! It's Norma! She's fallen into the pit!
Why is there a pit in a theater?
That's what you call the place where the musicians play the show's music, but it's at least a 10-foot drop into the pit. She couldn't see because the ghost light was out. Oh, this is all my fault. Norma! Norma, are you all right?
Oh no. Reader, Bug, Bee, what will they do with their leading lady out?
Oh, Lauren, don't cry. We'll figure something out. We always do.
I'm not crying, Bug. I thought that was the spelling bee, but it's still so dark in here I can't see anything.
I'm not crying. Bees can't cry. Maybe it was Norma.
It was not me.
Reading Bug, this is a really bad start to our Broadway adventure. The Gershwin Theater's ghost light went out at the same time that we landed, and there are probably other ghosts in this theater. I don't know about you, but I'm afraid of ghosts, and goblins, and ghouls, and mummies. Maybe we should go back home and come back another better day.
Calm down, everyone. Even if ghosts or other spirits entered the theater while the ghost light was off, not all spirits are evil, or even scary. I just read Gustavo the Shy Ghost by Flavia Drago. Gustavo is a very nice, very shy ghost who longs to make friends. The spirits that we are hearing may be good ghosts, just like Gustavo.
There, got it. See that, Norma? The light's back on and everything can go back to normal. Now let's just see what we can do about getting you back into shape so you can get out there and break a leg. Bad choice of words.
Why would you tell Norma to break a leg? She's already hurt.
Well, in the theater, the term break a leg means good luck. It's actually bad luck to say good luck in the theater.
But you just said it. Now we're really in for it.
Oh, sorry, Norma.
Much better. With the ghost light on, now I can see you again, reader, and this beautiful theater.
See, I told you I wasn't crying. It was her.
Yeah, it was me.
Ah! Ghost!
No! Please don't be afraid. Please don't yell. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Ghost! That can talk!
Yes, I can talk, but I've mostly stopped since people just don't seem to listen to me when I do. I can sing and dance too, but nobody ever seems to notice.
I'm noticing. How could I not? You're so very beautiful. A creature of light and air.
Thank you. It has been a long time since anyone has spoken to me. My name is Anima.
Hi, Anima. My name is Lauren, and this is the Reading Bug, the Spelling Bee, and our reader friend.
And I'm Larry.
I'm afraid this may all be our fault, Anima. We were hoping to have a Broadway adventure today, but we crashed into the theater, which made the ghost light go out and caused Norma, the star of the show, to fall into the pit and hurt herself.
Oh no, Lauren. This isn't your fault. It's mine. I've been so lonely, and I just wanted to find some friends. So I turned off the ghost light. I thought that if I turned the light off, more friendly spirits might come to play with me. But I never wanted anyone to get hurt.
Is anyone going to get me out of here?
How did you wind up at the Gershwin Theater, Anima?
I don't know. It seems like I've been here forever. I think maybe it's because I love the theater so much. Or maybe I love the theater so much because I've been here forever. I watch every performance of every show that performs here. One of my dreams is to be in a show. I love to sing and I love to dance. But it's silly to imagine a ghost like me could ever perform in a Broadway show. I'm terribly sorry for all the trouble I've caused. I love this theater, this show, and all the performers. I just wanted to find a friend.
I told you that ghosts are real, Larry. Although until someone gets me out of this pit, I still can't see her. Anima, was it? I can appreciate that you're lonely, but the show must go on and the audience is set to arrive at any minute. And if someone could just get me out of here, I think I might still be able to perform tonight. I'm feeling much better already. Of course, I'll need to ice my injured knee, do some more stretches, maybe a brief massage. Well, what are you all waiting for? Will someone please more
Norma? Norma? What just happened? Are you okay? She said ghosts, right? As in more than one?
That's what it sounded like to me.
They must have come here when I turned out the ghost light.
But what happened to Norma? She isn't making a sound. What have those ghosts done to her? And all this before the show is supposed to start. Don't worry, Norma, I'm coming!
Bug, Bee, Reader, this has been one crazy adventure already. First, we crashed into a Broadway theater. Then, we met a friendly theater ghost, and now we have dancing ghosts in the orchestra pit? We have to help get the ghosts out of here so the show can go on, and we have to help Norma. She's the leading lady, and without her, the show can't go on. Reader, what do you think we should do? Where should we start? While we all think about what to do next, why don't we pause our adventure right here for a brief message about today's sponsor. Don't go anywhere. The Reading Bug and I will be right back in just 1 minute. Today's episode of Reading Bug Adventures is sponsored by Scholastic and their hilarious New York Times bestselling series, The Bad Guys by Aaron Blabey.
Lauren, guess what? I'm going to the movies.
Oh, hi, Bee. You are? That's so exciting. I haven't been to a theater in so long.
Me either, Lauren. I'm so glad I've had my books to keep me company. In fact, I just reread the entire Bad Guys series by Aaron Blabey, including the super special editions.
Ooh, tell me more.
The Bad Guys follows a hilarious tale of Mr. Wolf, Mr. Piranha, Mr. Snake, and Mr. Shark, who are on a mission to do good deeds, whether you like it or not. I always like to read the book before I see the movie. The Bad Guys is coming out on the big screen.
Oh, that's great. I love those books. I think my favorite is the super edition, Do You Think He Saw Us?
That's a great one. I love the latest in the series, number 14, The Bad Guys. They're behind you. In honor of me, the Spelling Bee. And the Bad Guys movie novelization is an all-new novel based on the major motion picture.
And there's a new book coming in the series this summer.
Ooh, I can't wait. You can check out all the books in the Bad Guys series at thereadingbug.com or your local independent bookstore. And check out the movie this April 22nd, 2022 in theaters. Thanks to Scholastic for their ongoing support.
Reader, welcome back. It's nearly showtime, and we're waiting in the wings with our friend the Reading Bug and the Spelling Bee for a real live Broadway show to start. A musical version of The Tempest.
We sure are. But is the curtain ever going to rise on the new Broadway musical? Ever since we arrived, it's been one bit of bad luck after another.
That's right, Bee. First, we crashed into the theater's green room, and then...
Lauren, wait, what are you doing?
I'm reminding our reader friend of everything that's happened so far.
You can't just tell them about what's happened in Act 1, Lauren. We're on Broadway, and this is the start of Act 2. We've got to sing about it.
Oh, I can do that. Okay, let me think for a second. All right, I've got it. Here we go. It's opening night on Broadway, so let the curtain rise. It's opening night on the Great White Way with Broadway magic right before your eyes. It's opening night, sure, we're about to see the show. But what's happened up till now is something you should know. It's a tale of mishaps, falls and fails, of superstitions too. So listen as we retell our own first act to you. We crashed right into a green room and made an awful mess. This is the room where actors go when they need a little rest. And then a crash, we went to see what it was all about. But we couldn't see a thing because the ghost light had gone out. We scared the leading lady, who took an awful fall. into the pit she tumbled, and she began to bawl. But that's not all. No, not quite. There's even more to tell. Our big Broadway adventure wasn't going very well. In showbiz, they say the show must go on, but with no actors on the stage, there's nothing to see, no one to clap for, no audience to engage. We have to help this show go on, but who will play these parts? With moments till showtime, that means it's go time. The show's about to start. The Reading Bug always has great ideas. Do you think she'll save the show? Along with the spelling bee and me, we'll try, but, well, I just don't know. So give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there.
That was terrific, Lauren.
Aw, thanks, Bug. And you're right. Recapping all we've seen and done on our adventure so far is way more fun in song. That was a great introduction.
Yes, yes, yes. You've reminded us that we sure have a lot of work to do, Lauren. I'm glad we had a short rest to think about it. Reader, welcome to Act 2 of our adventure. Are you ready to help us get this show on the road? I sure hope you enjoyed the intermission.
Intermission. Intermission. It's a pause or break in between parts of a show.
That's right, Bee.
Well, we may be in Act 2 of our adventure, but Act 1 of the show at this theater hasn't even begun. The audience has started to arrive, but we still don't know what happened to Norma, the leading lady.
Well, that's it. My career is over. I might as well go out there now and tell the audience that there will be no opening night tonight. There are ghosts in the orchestra pit, and our musicians are too frightened to begin warming up. And if that wasn't enough, our leading lady has no voice.
No voice?
Yeah, when she saw the ghosts in the pit, Norma screamed so loudly that she strained her vocal cords. She won't be able to perform today. She needs vocal rest.
Maybe she needs some tea with honey.
B, there is no amount of tea or honey that is going to bring back Norma's voice that quickly. And with no leading lady, there's no way we can perform this show tonight.
What about Norma's understudy?
Understudy. Understudy. An understudy is an actor who learns another person's role so they can play the part if someone gets sick.
There's no understudy. Norma had her fired weeks ago. No one else knows the part.
But, Larry, don't people on Broadway always say that the show must go on? You have to put on a performance tonight. The audience wants to see your musical version of The Tempest, and all the other actors in the show want to finally perform for a crowd.
Sure, but how?
I have an idea.
You do? Well, tell me.
Lauren.
Me?
Her?
Yes, Lauren has an awesome singing voice, and you said yourself that you've always wanted to perform on Broadway, Lauren.
But, Bug, I don't know the show at all. I've never rehearsed. I've never learned the lines or the songs. I've never even heard any of the songs or seen the show. There's no way I could learn Norma's part before the show starts. What we need is to find someone who knows the show already. Someone who's seen every rehearsal. Someone who has studied all of Norma's dance moves. Someone who knows the songs. Someone like
Anima.
Anima? The ghost?
Yes! Remember, she said she's lived in the theater for as long as she can remember, and that she watches every rehearsal of every show. She must know Norma's part.
A ghost in a Broadway show. Well, it would get the audience's attention.
Anima, are you here?
Right here.
Oh, you startled us.
Anima, we were wondering.
If you know Norma's part in this show.
And if you could go on stage for her tonight.
Me? On stage? I don't know. I do know Norma's part. I've seen every single rehearsal. But, oh no, I already have butterflies in my stomach. And I'd be so nervous that people would laugh. Or worse yet, ignore me. Oh, I just don't know.
We believe in you. Your beautiful spirit will light up the stage.
I know you can do it. Don't be afraid. This part was meant for you to portray. We believe in you. You're not alone. We'll all be right here. You'll dance, sing, and act. There's nothing to fear. We believe in you. Go on. It's your turn to shine up on the stage. Go on. If you believe in yourself, it's easy to see you will find happiness. We believe in you. We believe in you. We believe in you. We believe in you. We believe in you.
We believe in you. Now believe in yourself.
Yeah, you can do this, girl. Go on, Anima. Tell Larry.
Larry,
Tell him you'll be terrific. Tell him you can be the leading lady.
I can do it. I can be a leading lady.
Oh no, what was that? Another problem?
It's the other ghosts. The ones you let in when you turned out the ghost light, Anima.
Sorry about that.
You were never a dancer, Ira. You're too clumsy.
Speak for yourself, George. I've got the grace of a swan. Shall we dance and walk on air?
Ghosts. Everywhere I look, there's more ghosts. And to think, I was about to let a ghost star in our musical. No way. No how. No. Ghosts are nothing but trouble. We're canceling tonight's show.
No, please. It's my dream to perform. Don't let these two jokesters ruin my chances.
I agree with the big guy. Let's just call the whole thing off.
Isn't it a pity? You'll have to send everyone home.
And we'll have the run of the place.
Stiff upper lip, kid. You'll perform some other time.
Some other time? I've been waiting lifetimes for this opportunity. Waiting, watching, and wanting for years. And just when I'm about to get my chance, you two want to waltz in and ruin it for me?
Hey, this girl's got spunk, George.
That's for sure.
Maybe she's got what it takes. What do you think?
I think I got that certain feeling. You know, the one when you just know a kid is destined to become a star. Stage manager, wait! You're going to want to give this girl a second chance. She's the leading lady you've been looking for.
I'm all out of options. It's 5 minutes to curtain, the audience is seated, and the cast is ready to go. Do you really think this could work?
I do.
Strike up the band.
The band! That's right, what am I gonna do about you two jokesters? How can I be sure you won't go back to scaring the musicians in the pit or causing other problems?
We'll be good, we promise.
I'm going to sit right here where you can keep an eye on me. Just biding my time.
And watching that wonderful girl knock everyone's socks off.
Lauren, reader, you figure this out. The curtain opens in 5 minutes, and I've got to make sure that the rest of the cast and crew is ready. Just make sure that when the show starts, I've got a leading lady on stage, and these two funny guys are off of it.
Oh, Lauren, it's really happening, isn't it? I'm so excited, but I'm also so nervous. To think just hours ago I was worried that nobody noticed me, and now if I go on stage tonight, everyone will see me.
Anima, you know the show. You love the theater. You were born to play this role.
And we'll be here to watch over you. What could possibly go wrong?
I could forget my lines. I could sing a wrong note. I could slip and fall on my bottom. The audience might laugh at me.
Anima, the audience will love you. The critics will rave. And what's more, you'll be helping Larry save the show. You'd be a superhero.
When you see something you want that's just out of reach,
Don't feel weak and helpless. Use your power of speech. Don't be afraid. You have something to say. The courage deep inside you will help lead the way. There's a superhero inside of you. And there's also one in me. They're in there waiting patiently for us to set them free.
Thanks, Lauren. Thanks, reader. I want to be a superhero. I want to be a Broadway star. I do. But it's still not stopping those butterflies in my tummy. I'm so nervous.
Lauren, I have an idea. Let's calm Anima down with a good warm-up, just like we do before our adventure.
Great idea, Reading Bug. Reader, Bug, Bee, will you help me? Let's teach Anima our stretching song so she's stretched out and ready to go.
Do you really think it will help?
I'm sure of it. Now, stretch your arms up way over your head.
And wiggle your fingers and toes.
Are you wiggling?
I am.
Great.
Stretch up high, touch the sky, crouch down low and wiggle your toes. Swing your arms from side to side. Let's get ready to go. Stretch up high, touch the sky, crouch down low and wiggle your toes. Swing your arms from side to side. Now we're ready to go.
Oh, wow. I feel stretched out and ready to go.
I told you it would work.
I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but places, everyone, places.
Places? What do you mean?
Just a few moments before the show is about to begin, the stage manager calls places. That's when all of the actors find their place backstage in the wings to prepare to walk on stage. Some of the actors may actually take their place on the stage behind the curtain, so they're there when the curtains rise.
Okay, Anima, it's time to make your Broadway debut. Let's get you in place on stage.
Ugh, the butterflies. I can't do it. I can't.
You can, Anima. You can.
The music is starting!
That's the overture, Bee. It's a musical introduction that usually plays before the curtain goes up. We still have a little time. But when the overture ends, the curtains will go up, and Anima needs to be on stage when it does.
What's going on here? The curtain is about to rise. The lights have gone down over the audience, the overture is playing, and the lights on stage are just about to go on. If Anima isn't standing there when that spotlight hits, this show is done.
Anima's just a little nervous.
I don't care what she is. And I don't care if you have to get out on stage with her yourself. When that curtain opens, she needs to be on that stage.
Get out on stage with her ourselves? That's a great idea. Lauren, reader, what do you think?
Anima, what do you say? Would it help you overcome your stage fright if we went out on stage with you?
Yes. I think it might.
Okay then. Let's go. Everyone, out on stage. We've got a show to open. Follow me. Look around. Just upstage, that's toward the back of the theater space, there's beautiful scenery painted to look like a tropical island. I see big palm trees with coconuts hanging down. And coming out of the wing from stage right is an old boat with wooden slats. Downstage, that's toward the audience, is a long blue piece of fabric. There are 2 stage crew members. Stage crew members handle all of the props for the show. They wear all black to blend in with the darkness off stage, on stage left and stage right. And they're shaking blue fabric so that to the audience, it looks like rolling waves.
The overture! It's ended!
Which means our show is about to start.
I'm so excited and nervous. We're in a real Broadway show. Look, the curtain is rising. Reader, look, there must be more than 1,000 people out there in the audience. When those seats were just empty 30 minutes ago, it didn't seem so daunting. But all of these people, it's just incredible. The light is dimming over the audience now, and there's a big spotlight centered on the stage. A spotlight lights just one circular area on the stage. That's the spot Anima will take when she walks on stage so that the audience sees only her. Here we go. Okay, Anima, Okay, reader, here it is, our Broadway debut.
What's happening?
Ghost! That's your cue! You're supposed to sing!
Anima, what's wrong?
Too scared. Can't sing.
Reader, Anima's really nervous. She's supposed to start singing, but she can't. What are we going to do?
Conductor, play it again.
Yeah, slap that bass. Let's get this show started.
I don't know, George. The kid isn't moving. Let's show her some kindness and help her out.
If I had one wish that would make me carefree,
I'd send kindness across the land and over the sea.
it makes people feel good to see a smile, not a frown.
Simple acts of kindness feel good when you're down, so be kind. Rewind.
You'll find it's easy
To be a friend who cares.
What are you two doing?
We're saving the show.
Yeah, and saving your skin.
But why?
Because that's what friends do.
Friends?
Yes, friends. Now, you take it from here, kid. No one wants to see the two of us out here. They want to see you.
Hey, I was doing all right.
You got this, Anima.
Cherish one another and always be kind. Lead with your heart and think with your mind. Find some solutions where you can agree. Make room in the world where we can all be. So be nice. Think twice. There's no price for kindness. Just spread some love around.
They love her. Listen.
I think that's our cue, reader.
Q. C-U-E. That's an event that triggers an action to occur.
That's right. Like when someone says a line on stage. That's a cue for another actor to say their line in response.
And for us, Anima's successful stage debut is our cue to head back home to our friends and family.
You're leaving?
Yes, I wish we could stay to see the whole show, but we really have to get back home.
This adventure has been way more exciting than we ever imagined. Look, we're performing on a Broadway stage.
Anima, we have had such an amazing trip to New York City. Thanks to you.
We're so proud of you and so glad we could be on Broadway with you.
But you've got a show to finish, and now we know you can do it. Besides, if you start to get nervous, your new friends George and Ira are always here to help you out.
You have new friends and a huge audience out there waiting to see you in The Tempest. You've got this. Good luck. Break a leg.
We believe in you. You're as real as they say, hidden away. And now you've made so many friends. What a wonderful day this has been. We believe in you. Broadway legend is real. Here's what you must do. Smile and sing because your heart is true. We believe in you. Alone I wish you happiness. Alone, you'll never have to say it again. You'll never long for a friend. We believe in you. We believe in you. We believe in you. We believe in you. We believe in you.
Thank you for believing in me. Okay, deep breath. Here I go. Goodbye, Lauren, reader, reading bug, and spelling bee. I'll miss you. Come and see me again anytime. I'll be right here waiting.
Have a great show.
Goodbye, Anima.
Break a leg.
Okay, are you ready?
Look, reader, the reading bug is opening her book bag, and it's getting bigger and bigger, big enough to fit us all inside.
Let's all flap our wings and fly back home together. Hop 3 times with me, then into my book bag. Here we go. 1 hop, 2 hops, 3 hops, and we're in.
We've had a big adventure within our book bag, and I think we saved the day. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, book bag. Now it's time to fly away.
Look, reader, the sights and sounds of New York City are slowly fading. I can see the whole island of Manhattan as we climb higher and higher into the sky. And way down at the tip near Brooklyn, that's the Statue of Liberty. What a sight! I'll never forget being on a Broadway stage with you and Anima. And we'll be able to tell the stories of the ghost sightings in all of New York's old theaters for a long time to come. Remember the stories that Norma was telling us about? Maybe you'll use those anecdotes to come up with a ghost story or drawing of your own. Whatever you do, I know it'll be great, because
when you're a reader, you're a leader. You're ready to learn about everything as you grow. You'll show this world that you can be anything. You could write a book or fly a plane, build a house with a giant crane. Whatever you do, one thing will be true. There's nothing you can't do. You can see it through just by being you. 'Cause you're a reader, you're a leader. You're ready to learn about everything as you grow. You'll show this world that you can be anything. You could sing your way into a Broadway show. Don't let anyone tell you no. Whatever you do, one thing will be true. There's nothing you can't do. You can make your dreams come true just by being you.
We're back! What an adventure!
Lauren, reader, reading bug. Do you hear that?
hear what, Bee?
Exactly. It's so quiet here.
Compared to the sounds of a big city, it sure is. If you had fun on today's adventure and want to have even more adventures in New York or learn more about Broadway, you can read any of the books in my book bag. A complete list can be found at thereadingbug.com/adventures.
Reader, what part of today's adventure do you remember the most? What illustrations are you going to draw when the episode ends? Whatever you draw, I'm sure it will be incredible. We can't wait to see you next time.
Goodbye!
It's a reading bug adventure. There's lots of fun in store. Just inside our book bag, there's new places to explore. Grab your crayons and paper and your imaginations too. The reading bug and I can't wait to share our trip with you.
Today's episode of Reading Bug Adventures is sponsored by Sourcebooks, changing lives book by book.
Hi, Lauren. Do you know what the word migration means? That's M-I-G-R-A-T-I-O-N.
Yes, Spelling Bee, I do. Why do you ask?
Well, I've been doing a lot of reading lately. and we just came across this beautiful picture book. Our World is a Family. Our Community Can Change the World by Mary Whitehill, Jennifer Jackson, and illustrated by Nomar Perez. It explores human migration in a light and reaffirming way. It explains why some people leave their homes for reasons like climate change or lack of safety, and it inspires us to welcome new neighbors.
Sounds great, Spelling Bee. I've heard of the author. She created the award-winning nonprofit Mary's List, which helps families resettling as refugees in America.
You got it, Lauren.
Hey, let's go share this book with the Reading Bug.
That's a great idea, Lauren.
Reader, you can purchase Our World as a Family, Our Community Can Change the World at thereadingbug.com or your local independent bookstore. Thank you to Sourcebooks for their ongoing support. Thank you for listening to Reading Bug Adventures. I'm Lauren Savage, and today's adventure was an original story by me, Diane, and Brandon Savage. This episode was performed by me, Chloe, Riley, Diane, and Brandon Savage, Rob DeCruz, Joe Murphy, Katie Jelniak, and Chesney Everett. Sound mixing and mastery is by Resonate Recordings. The Reading Bug is our family-owned independent children's bookstore in California, and we're passionate about educating, entertaining, and engaging children of all ages. Learn more about us at thereadingbug.com and our personalized subscription box service at readingbugbox.com. Thank you.